What's going on, everyone? I wanted to do a review of my most recent Jacoje fine jewelry piece. Obviously, by the title of the video, it's a 5.5mm flat curb in white gold. I've already unboxed it. I've actually been wearing it for about 24 hours now. And I wanted to do that because of the color of the chain. I wanted to see if I can gather some thoughts about it. Before I get into that, obviously with Jacoje purchases, it'll come with the box, a certificate of authenticity, which these ones now with the black and the gold is a lot nicer. But the chain style is flat curve, 5.5mm, 24 inches. The gram weight was 29.3 grams on my scale, which I'll show you, or I'll do it on video. On here is 29.2, so obviously that's a good thing. 14 karat white gold packed by Logan. On the website, it was listed at 27.8, so that's another good thing. You got more weight than I expected. Of course, you get your stickers, gold bar, which is not common, but maybe they'll add that now, the Jacoje sticker. And then I got a smash sticker on this one. Then you get, the chain comes in the pouch and the plastic bag inside for anybody that's never done a purchase or is thinking about getting their first one or something. Try to do this each time. So the chain itself did weigh, like I said, 29.3 grams when I first unboxed it. Yep, 29.29. And then I'm not gonna worry about getting this on the video, but the calipers, which again, I don't always do this, but I knew I was gonna do a video. Calipers bring it in at 5.6, 5.6, 5.6. I'll do one more spot by the clasp. .6. So you have get calipers too. Micrometers are fine, but calipers are going to be a lot better, especially one. We have to actually roll it to do it. They seem to be a lot more accurate, and they don't like jump up. The last one I had, I'd close it and it'd be like 12mm or 0.12 millimeters, or it would do something and it would mess up the measurement. Anyway, this has great shine, and I'm wearing the 5mm, which is actually 5.4mm Figaro yellow gold. But this shines like a flat curb does. It feels like a flat curb. Has the weight like a flat curb. But the coloring is the thing I was curious about. Now with the coloring, everybody's like, oh, you know, it's gonna look like silver. I've seen silver pieces with rhodium on them. I've seen regular sterling silver pieces. Regular sterling silver pieces are like a bright white metal kind of. And even the sterling silver with rhodium on it are still kind of bright. This, at first glance, you might think it's silver, but then when you actually look at it, it's like if silver is a white metal, which is kind of what it is in a way. The way it looks, it's so bright. This is more like a gray. Not to say it's not shiny, and not to say it's dull, but I would describe it as gray. It's very nice, and it feels like gold. It doesn't feel like a silver chain. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on, and it looks nice with my Figaro, but for the purposes of this right now, and it looks great. I mean, all the flat curbs, no matter what size you get, look great. Especially it looks good on a darker shirt, like a blue shirt. That really makes it stand out. And then the gold, the yellow gold, on like a red shirt or a gray shirt for some reason, I think it looks really good. But like I said, I've had it for about 24 hours now. And I wanted to get some time with it, see how I feel about it, because initially when I took it out of the box, I was unsure. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be into it, just for the fact that it wasn't yellow. But then, now that I've had some time with it, I definitely like it a lot. The Figaro is still gonna be my everyday, but you know, I'm going on vacation in about a month, and I wanted a white gold chain for some reason, so I think I picked the right one. Maybe I could have gone shorter if he had it in stock, because I do plan on wearing like some nice polo type of shirts or something like that. But yeah, it's like I said, it's really nice. The color, it does not look like silver. Like from here, you might think it's silver, but when you actually start seeing it, it does not look like silver. And I'm debating on getting a silver chain of the same width, just to do a comparison, but it's gonna be pretty hard. And probably be easier to go to like Luke Zion and just get a Miami Cuban that's close to the size, like a 6mm or something. Yeah, I'm tired. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Got up early with the dogs, and then decided to do this now. I've already posted a video, a short on YouTube of it shining in the sun. I'm gonna do another one, comparing it to the yellow gold in the sun, or natural light. But other than that, you know, just standard Jacoje service, you know, emailed and got some good replies. You know, the funny thing about emailing with Braden, I don't know if it's just me, but I've been emailing him long enough that it might be that when we email, we'll end up like, we'll send an email thread and we'll be talking about baseball, and he asks how my kid's doing and how my job is going as a police officer, and he remembers purchases in the past. He knows I'm a Tigers fan, and he brings those things up. So if everybody, or if people are unsure what he says about being your personal jeweler, yes, he has a lot of business, but he does do his best to remember. You know, again, it might be just me because, or a few of us, because I've been buying from him since 2018 or 2019. So that process started early when he wasn't as busy, but I don't know. But standard 2-day FedEx shipping. Whenever he was shipping out of Newport Beach, the shipping seemed to take a lot longer. Not a lot longer, but maybe an extra day, because I would never get it in the 2 days. You would be around, but it would be delayed. Ever since they've moved from Newport, I've got it a day early or the day I'm supposed to. So I don't know what the difference is. Maybe they don't take it to FedEx anymore. They get it picked up, so it always makes the plane that day. I don't know, but it really works well. Man, and one thing I forgot to mention is the jump ring is soldered and it has a nice sturdy lobster clasp. And it's funny, I swear, I don't know if it's just like in my head or what, but I feel like the rhodium plating on this is perfect, but I feel like there's parts of it where you can tell that it's gold underneath the plating, and you can tell that it's, you know, just a gold chain. I don't know, like it's probably just me. But anyway, I don't want to keep this going longer than I need to. I just wanted to run this by everybody and let them know my thoughts about it. I do plan on eventually, I hope he brings in the diamond cut Jacoje curb. That's a chain that I definitely want. He did email me one day and say that, hey, I'm thinking about bringing the 5.5mm in on this. And I told him, like, Jacoje curb was great. Sold it because I needed to, not because I wanted to. And the diamond cut one, it has the same diamond cuts as the flat curbs, but it has the thickness and the weight and the lobster clasp of the Jacoje curb, and I mean that's sick. So, and now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get my wife and my son. My kid found out there was a chain called the Mariner, and he played for the Mariners this year, so he wants one of those, like 2 or 3mm. And then he wants me to get my wife a Figaro chain because him and I both wear a Figaro. Mine's the 5mm classic. His is the 2mm flat one. But even though Braden did bring in the 2mm classic, I might get him that one because the clasps are better and it's thicker. Anyway, guys, I don't want to keep this going. It's already past 10 minutes, so I'll see you next time.